Hey guys, Gray here. Today I'm going to be reading through your comments, alright? So I'm just about to crack into these bad boys. One thing though, hope you don't mind the cat. He seems rather insistent on sitting in my lap. I don't know why, but whatever. And now he's buggered off. Anyway, comments. What a classic game from Kalash6772. That's, yeah, what the hell kind of army is this? Hogs of War. Yeah, me and my brother dicking around. Good fun. It was fun. I think that's Russian. I believe it is. Translate from Russian. Take the cross off your t-shirt. Blue expert. Alright. Hey guys, Gray here. So today, what's wrong with that cross? It's from my favorite anime. You know what? Back in a minute. There we go. Not exactly the same, but the effect's pretty similar. Thanks for reminding me, man. I like this thing. It's just lovely. Cheers. We got, can you make more videos like this? For I can hear colors, cleaning my own earwax blockage. Yeah, it's weird how interested you guys have been in that one, I must say. 28,785 subscribers off of it. You guys are weird, like me. Not long before Christmas, as I said here, I had my family over. They popped over quick because my mum had a really painful blockage in her ear, and she said, well, you know, can you see if it is a blockage or if it's something else? So, shenanigans ensued. I do have it recorded. It wasn't meant to be recorded, so it'd be rough as a video, but if you want to see it, I'll edit it off and I'll upload it. Why not? So next up, we got from Dan Korn. You're one of my oldest subscribers, aren't you? It's lovely hearing from you, mate. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, Chained Echoes. I'm really enjoying that game. It's awesome. It's proper classic RPG. It's just fantastic. Happy New Year to you too, mate. I really hope you're doing well. Okay, on my goals video. So we got one from Tim. Hey, Tim. It's good to hear from you, mate. Yeah, it's always nice hearing from you. Hey Gray, it's been a while since I commented, but want you know, it's cool to see you commit yourself to YouTube. Know that I'll be there with you, and Happy New Year. Oh, that's incredibly sweet, mate. Thanks very much. Always appreciate your comments. Happy New Year to you as well. And I will be doing Xenoblade at some point. I really do want to play Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm just getting in the swing with editing and uploads and blah blah blah. I'm getting there, alright? I'm working my way around to it. I'll probably get back to streaming that at some point relatively soon. Sorry for asking this. Is your tea did get better? Yeah, it got better. It got a lot better. It's not cured per se, but compared to how it was, it's damn near inaudible. You know, when I do get stressed, it does, you know, creep up a little, but it has to be pretty chronic. And it doesn't really happen to a noticeable degree very often. Mine, I basically consider myself normal again. I will put it down on my to-do list to cure it completely at some point, but that's more an exercise just to see if I could. The level it's at now, I completely don't worry about it now. Hope you're doing okay with yours. I really do. Got one from Maya, another long-term subscriber. Thanks very much for saying hi, Maya. I'm really glad to hear from you. She says, hi, Gray. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to Jessica. That's my best friend / roommate who joins me for some of the horror games, if you guys don't know. Says, thank you for the game. Your commenting is cool as always. All the best to you in 2023. Thank you very much, Maya. That's very sweet of you. It's nice to hear from you. And yeah, I'll be doing a lot more videos going forward this year. So look forward to seeing you in some of those. Take care. So this is on the reaction video. Lara Fabian, I'm not sure, right? I've seen different people say it differently, you know, cut me some slack. Choices going low or higher, slow or faster, sad, I think that says sad, not like sad as fuck, or angry, have to do with what she's singing about. It should have subtitles in order for people that don't understand French could appreciate it. It's for me, because I know the song since 20 years ago and I speak French, but considering a song just for the melody, it's like cutting a masterpiece in half. Well, I do what I can. With the copyright stuff on YouTube being what it is. It's straight up illegal, you know, technically, to just take other people's content and without doing anything to the video. It's tricky as hell to navigate. And I don't care what people say about, oh, other people do it. Yeah, other people can get away with different stuff. It's kind of random, and it's also kind of pretty consistent because sooner or later, everyone runs into issues. I've had some of my AC/DC reactions taken down and just blocked, straight up blocked. No room for much appeal or anything like that, and that happened like 2 years after I uploaded it. The rules are always changing with YouTube, the landscape's always different, and you've got to try to guard against these things by not making blatant legal violations, you know? Sorry if you don't enjoy that, it just is what it is. On one of my whistle voice exercises where I sounded like a total manly badass. I had headphones on, it sounded like a mosquito making noise in my ear. That about sums it up, yeah. Oh, I like this one. SkyCop51. Bad language. Why? Sometimes it's much more effective than highly articulate language. Anyone who's engaged with me in the comments will know I have a tendency to get a tad verbose on occasion. I make a deliberate point in my videos, especially gaming ones, where people probably aren't on here looking for a serious debate, of keeping the language to the point. Plus, I'm a working class twat from Britain, you know, like, I have rough language in my vocabulary. This one made me laugh. It said, oh, it's low language skills. Nope. Not even close. It is perfectly fine and dandy and completely acceptable and well within range of possibilities for someone to be able to say a word like fuck and also be able to say, you know, nice, pretty, awesome sentences where you're determined to mentally masturbate yourself to death and show everyone how smart you are. Not interested in that. And it's perfectly fine to use swear words in videos. It's fucking YouTube. Like, come on. It was built on that. And that's what I said there for anyone who cares to read. Just, yeah, I make a deliberate point to keep my language simple. It's words. It's language. It's a wonderful, wide, and varied thing, and everyone uses it differently. It's all good. Happy New Year. Hope you feel better soon. Looking forward to your health vlogs. Yep, I will be doing more. I'm getting back into mewing stuff. I'm starting to be a bit more consistent with that. I'm definitely going to start revisiting my tinnitus at some point as well and like really see if I can get rid of the rest of that. But it's not a major priority right now. And I will be doing videos on obesity for sure because I've spent a lot of time over the last year or two looking at my sugar addiction and comboing that up with some of my previous ideas that I kind of still stand by but kind of have more nuance that I'd like to discuss. Should make for some good videos to discuss and some good discussion to discuss with. Should be great. So very much. This is from Patricia. Oh, I never got around to this. Like the last one here. I don't know why. Oh, bless. She says, I'm one of the ones who really does love your comments and not merely to see my name and fatuous remarks in type. Oh. Incisive, genuine, look forward to more. Thanks for the heads up and both of us incredibly successful next year. Thanks very much, Pat. Pleasure discussing these things with you and chatting with you and just seeing your name in the comments. You've always got nice things to say or interesting things to say. Best of luck to you in 2023 as well. Hope to see you in the next videos. Alright, we got another one here. I bet it's another lovely comment telling me how awesome I am. Little precision. The quality is not the same despite reaching the highs. D-Mash is not just treble. Lol. Fair? Yep. All good? Like, I concur. You gotta start somewhere, and that's part of the fun. Okay, another mewing question from Black Pan 2112. Is that a Rush reference? Is it? Says, do you think that mewing can fix teeth alignment, at least to a certain degree? Well, mine have definitely shifted a bit. I think I've been mewing on and off 6 years, 7 years, I think. It was around the same time I had my tinnitus spike that I started to get into mewing and reading about that and started to practice it. And I gave it a good solid effort for about 2 years. And then it's been very low-key, distracted effort for the past 4 or 5. I've definitely noticed changes in my teeth, like the wisdom teeth, the way they've emerged, because they were like dead stable. For 7 years from 18, like my last dental checkup, till 25. When I started getting into mewing stuff, they didn't budge. There was no changes. Like I still had this one in the back here covered with gum completely and blah, blah, blah. Like the alignment was set. 2 years or so of mewing, they'd all fully emerged. And you know, they're in a bit of a funny place or whatever. And you still need to get some width to the palate to fit them properly. But they're there. They weren't before. So immediately, yes, mewing can affect your dental alignment. I'm sure I've noticed changes to my front teeth as well over the years. They definitely seem closer together than they used to be. This gap here that isn't on this side, and this is where I swallow with my tongue, it presses more towards the right because this side of my face is lower. Interesting stuff. But yeah, they all seem to have gently closed up, and I mean very slowly. But with how inconsistent I've been with mewing and how low my efforts have been, not really surprising because it does take a massive effort to change dental alignment with oral posture changes alone. You've got to really make some change. I would say be realistic. For sure, if you've got cosmetic issues that you really want addressed, mewing's probably not going to offer the immediate solution you're hoping it might do. But it definitely does work. It definitely does help. And if your thoughts are long-term and in terms of health, for sure, put tons of effort into it. It's worth it. Pretty sure this is the only place where you would hear Dragon Quest and D-Mash put together. Like, what can I say? Good composition's good composition, man. This is what I love about music. It's fascinating. Like, what got me into, like, more classical and highly arranged type music and, you know, different instruments and things like that, as opposed to just playing rock riffs, was the Sonic Adventure soundtrack, fundamentally. Like, hearing how the different keyboard sounds and synths and things really broadened out the textures of what was going on. This was in a way that I couldn't articulate at the time that I first heard it as well, even before playing guitar. All I knew was, oh, that sounds good. And when I started playing guitar, what I thought was, oh, that sounds good. That's not a guitar, though. How the hell do I do that in my own songwriting? And yeah, video game stuff, man. It's great. What's this one say? It looks like Russian again. I'll bet it's lovely. What a shame to understand that you are not the best. And more talent from Russia. It does not fit into your mentality. Alas, the realities are not like that. This is an insult that's used quite often. Like, oh, I think you're the best. I have no idea how anyone can come to that conclusion. Even the most egomaniacal person out there can't think they're the best of the best. The world's a wide place. There's always someone better than you, and that's the fun of it. You've always got more room to grow and develop. I think that's wonderful, personally. I don't know about anyone else. And more talent from Russia. Yeah, Russia's a pretty talented place. I know it's, having a bit of trouble at the moment in some ways. We're talking music. People I've talked with here on YouTube have been lovely. For the most part. Some of you have been dicks, all right? Let's be honest. Some of you have been assholes in your comments. But you're gonna be. The internet. It's full of assholes. I'm one. But I do love chatting with people from different places, different nationalities, with different opinions, different perspectives. It's cool, and this is why I do the reaction videos, man. To see stuff that I wouldn't normally get a chance to see, and to see skilled singers and musicians, and eventually other things I'll react to as well, I'm sure. But to see different kinds of stuff from what I normally look at, and to have my mind broadened, because, man, I'm well aware I'm not the best at anything in the world. Like, borderline competent is my greatest boast at some of the things that I like to think I'm borderline competent at. I like seeing awesome stuff. Feel free to suggest. That fits into my mentality really fucking well, I'll tell you. There's a lot of good musicians out there from all kinds of different places on the planet. Did you just randomly hit an F6 without any warm-up with that low end you also have? Yeah, it happens. Vocal range is pretty simple to develop, honestly. Singing well with it, however, is a different matter. Oh my fucking god, I really want to play this. Please, can you at some point release tabs? I am on my knees laughing my ass off. Interesting. Great cover. So very much, mate. Pretty sure I replied to you in an email already. Every week, I'm getting someone emailing me saying like, oh, mate, can you send me the tabs? You're in luck. I transcribe by ear all the songs that I cover beforehand. It's a hobby of mine, just working out the full arrangement of songs and tracking them up in MIDI. It's like playing a video game for me. It's really fun. I can only keep my teeth probably slightly too far apart or tightly touching. It's practice. It's just practice. You gotta just work on it. Try to get generally as many in light contact as possible without clenching. Clenching causes issues. At least you're already a step ahead of a lot of people. You know that, okay, I'm struggling to get it in this position. That means you can work on it and improve. So just keep practicing. It'll get better. I think the term rock singer is a bit of an understatement considering your musical theory background. That was an excellent reaction. Well, thanks very much. It's very kind. I mean, kind of bodged together some music theory over the years. But, rock singers are educated guys too, or some of them. Not all of them. I think I just call it Rock Singer Reacts because it's just, that's my main focus. Like, that's my main musical experience. We can be smart too. Trust me, he's an expert. Oh, great. I love what you rehearse, seek to want to learn what you can from Dimash. I've seen your reactions and they seem very good and respectful to our prince. I think he would love to teach as he was taught. He would do it with his heart. That's why he's a teacher, a musicologist, and everything that refers to music. Keep it up, friend. It's very good for you. Hugs from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Very kind. That's a nice comment. Thanks very much. This is what I love doing with my channel. I love sharing what I'm learning, what I'm working on, and the process. In terms of being an amazing singer, or being in an excellent shape, or being, a fucking brilliant gaming vlogger, whatever. You don't start amazing. All right, you never do. And these amazing singers, they start out rough as anyone else when they begin, even if they pick it up quick. We all start somewhere, and it's important to highlight that, I think, because in the world of social media, you get so used to just seeing the absolute pinnacle peak of perfect skill, built up for 20 years to make a fucking 5-second TikTok highlight out of, and reality's not like that. Learning, growing, building your skills, that fascinates me, and I love seeing it from other people. So I'm really glad that you resonated with some of that in my videos. Thank you very much for commenting. Another mewing one. Hello, I noticed that when I talk or laugh, I get a double chin. I've been mewing for 2 years now, and I'm worried that's what caused it. In resting position, though, I don't have that issue. I also gained weight, so maybe that plays a role, but I'm not too sure. Any advice would be appreciated. A lot of the time, people's main issue with weight in the lower jaw when they read about mewing probably is weight, honestly. For sure, it makes a difference how developed your jaw is in regards to how the fat that's distributed there, how it showcases. And it will vary when you talk, when you laugh, when you whatever, but we're humans. We're not machines. We're not meant to look a specific way all the time. It will change. Don't overthink it. If you've put on weight, that's an obvious contributing factor. Mine fucking changes with my weight. It does. It does for everyone. Don't overthink it. What I would say is mewing wouldn't have caused you to look like you've gained more weight in your face. You'd have to be doing something quite obviously wrong for a very long time without deliberately addressing it, and realistically, no one does that. You just don't. Probably the weight gain. You got the voice, you got the brain to dare criticize Diana. Yeah, she is not perfect. She sounded pretty fucking good. Don't know where he's getting that from. The performance she gave in that video was beautiful. Nailed it. Why don't you do something better? Because she's a better singer than me. I figure that's obvious. I want to be so back from everything like you when I grow up. I think that means like disinterested or aloof. I don't know. Probably not a good thing as they intend it, in spite of the fact that I take it as a compliment. Including the bored-looking thumbnails. Feedback on the thumbnails at last. I spent a lot of time last year learning to actually bother making thumbnails. And they're shit. They're gonna be. Right out the gate, everyone makes crap ones. They'll get better. But you still clicked on it. Got ya. Thanks so much for your video. Do you have any video on how to eat properly? Like, I'm assuming we're not talking like dietary choices, but just mastication. No, I don't have any video on that. And it's kind of different for everyone because obviously we're all developed differently. We all posture our tongues and whatever differently. Best thing you can do on that front is just eat small bites. Practice swallowing with the tongue up above the teeth against the roof of the mouth. Without touching teeth, all right? That's the key point of it with the tongue. Practice swallowing by getting the tongue up there rather than sucking back and sucking your face back. This one is for Story One Sky. How can you turn on the clip, sit and analyze the vocals, and not understand the whole meaning of this film? A masterpiece, a drama film. Not enough fantasy or not the ability to analyze. I have no idea what that means. Let's look that up. Intelligence, probably. I don't know. Well, like I say, my issue with doing reaction videos and stuff is I have a fairly narrow focus, deliberately so. Like my thing with doing reaction videos, because they're so inherently clickbaity and, how do I put this nicely? I can't. They're bloody parasitic for the most part because they're an easy way to get a high level of traffic on your channel, so everyone fucking does them. I remember back in the day when they really started kicking off. It was from a channel from a guy called, I can't remember how to pronounce his name probably, but Tristan Paredes. But basically, he really kicked the crap out of all the vocal coaches of the time. He just ripped apart every one of these dumb fucking authoritarian ideas from these arbitrary authority figures on the subject of singing. And then he started doing reaction videos. And his channel blew up. And it went from all these vocal coaches being, oh, you can't swear in your videos, and oh, this is terrible, you've got to do this, you know, lecturing him as if he was some dumb fuck kid that had no real content of his own to share, which he did. Beautifully done. And all of these fucking vocal coaches jumped on the bandwagon instantly, like overnight, trying to copy the view count, man. And none of them ever gave him props for starting the damn trend in the vocal community either, which... Fair play, Tristan. You did bloody good. Your videos were excellent, and you deserve all the success you've enjoyed since. Back to my point. I can't stand the idea of doing reaction videos where I just blather on about random shit that has no value or no use to anyone just to get my face on someone else's successful stuff. How can I sit there and just analyze the vocals? Because I've already told you I don't know fuck all about filmmaking. I didn't talk about vocals just because I was too dumb to understand that there was a story going on. It was pretty fucking evident. But I can talk about vocals. I can talk about song composition. I can offer some actual value to other people that resonated with those things watching that piece themselves. First time seeing one of your videos. This is what I call a real reaction. See how wide the opinions can be? Well, I love the internet. Complete analysis of the song, the voice, the music, everything. Great job. I love the idea of this being made by a rock singer. A very amateur one, let me be clear. Go check your other videos. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Another one from Maya. That's on the 10,000 subs one. Congratulations, Gray. I remember I saw your video about 100 subscribers. Now you got 10,000. It's not too bad. Different subscribers mean different kinds of comments. Yeah, it's part of the fun of it. It really is. Some of them might be rather annoying sometimes, but I notice you never lose your temper and always give polite replies. I like it. I doubt I could be that unflappable. Most of the subscribers are definitely your friends. Oh yeah, the overwhelming amount of comments and stuff I've had are like really positive. You know, and yeah, like, especially with reaction videos, you get a few people that I guess you could kind of call them annoying, but not really. It's just different people, different opinions. And yeah, I have fun with the negative stuff. Like, I really do. It makes me laugh. You can't take anything personally on the internet. And it's just lovely getting, you know, comments, discussion from different kinds of people from all over the place. That's why I love YouTubing. Anyway, I like your music videos, any of them. You're playing guitar, singing, and your analysis of other singers. It's cool that you give your tips along the way as a person who knows this stuff very well. You know, semi-competently. Try to follow them, they're really helpful. Thank you. Also like your game videos. Horror games are too scary for me though, haha. Your videos about tinnitus are also helpful for people too, as I can see. I wish you to completely get rid of your tinnitus. I hope so, as you're very persistent. Thank you again, wish you many more subscribers to come. I wish you luck. Thanks very much, Maya, it's very sweet. The tinnitus will go one day, I'm sure. It's just not a priority at the moment. Right now, my main goal is to get the YouTube channel working consistently. because I've really struggled out over the past few years. And hitting 10,000 subs lets me know I should be working on this and trying to make it go full time. So that's what I'm going to do. Thanks again for the support. I really appreciate it. You've been through a lot. You're a warrior and a winner. I'm glad I met you. You seem like a great person. Things can be deceiving on the internet. With a spectacular voice. Thank you for your work. I love every reaction you've made to Dmash so far. I wish the number of subscribers to grow more and more and celebrate 1 million sometime soon. Enjoy life, smile, and be happy. Big hug from Colombia. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. I think that'll do for now. I've been recording for an hour, and I've got to edit through this and make it vaguely watchable. So thanks very much for joining me, guys. If you have questions or comments that you want me to reply to, please leave them here, leave them on my latest video, wherever. I'll try to get around to them eventually. And let me know what you think of doing it in this kind of video format. It's very different from typing in text. I hope you've enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video very soon. Take care till then. Bye.